Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Now, it's a bit weird I'm playing this game because this was supposed to be a weekly upload, but I've been seeing Doki Doki TikToks and I thought, well, while I'm still in the phase of, seeing this stuff, I might as well play it. And technically, because I put a thing on Instagram to vote between Undertale, like what to play a weekly after Sonic 06, so Undertale, Doki Doki, Lego Movie Game, and what was the other one? Sonic Adventure 2. No one voted Lego Movie, so that's gonna be what I'm playing last. Uh, one person voted for Sonic Adventure 2, which I'm disappointed about because I actually really want to play that. Uh, actually, no. Lego Movie's good because I don't own it on Steam yet, so it'll give me enough time to make, for it to go on sale and me to buy it because I'm not buying it full price. £25 for a game that came out in 2014 or 15, one or two. Doki Doki was voted by three people, I think, and then Undertale was voted by five. And I want to play Undertale. But that there will be the weekly upload after Sonic 06. But this might also be a weekly upload, just not the weekly upload on a Thursday. So yeah, maybe I'll do it every Monday because I'm off college on a Monday. Anyway, instead of me yapping, let's just get into the game because this is going to be a whole lot of me yapping. And I have already played this game before, so I know what's going to happen. But like maybe a lot of people don't. Maybe they just want to watch me play the game. I'll still do like the when Sayori dies, but let me see if this is still going to appear. Oh, but it's gonna go like that. You know what? I'll play a window in window. Give me a minute. Hey, hold on. Ooh, no, that's not good. Oh, hold on. Everything's fucking up. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh my days. Oh my fuck, right. I. Oh my god, right. Right. Can you, like, not be so difficult, please? Eh. Yeah, there we go. There we go. God, so... So yeah, we're playing Doki Doki because. Oh, hold on, what's my name gonna be? Hmm. What's my name gonna be? This needs to be really special and important. Hmm. Cock cock cheese. Cock cheese, let's go. I gotta read. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more frequently, sorry, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe cock cheese. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop my fear. Just my door was like wide open, and there's no fucking way that I was gonna be doing this shit while doing it. Anyway, maybe, but only be. Oh, that's better. Eh, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me. That's mean, cock cheese. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, sir. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, cock cheese. Have you decided on a club to join yet? Oh, a club. Fuck. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's reading. Gang. Where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. There we go. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. You know what that's based. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills for college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. I have no social skills in college. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because, you know, what the fuck is a NEET? Hold on, she die at in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I, yeah, fuck, whatever. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. I gotta read slower, because my brain's fucked. I never like reading. Failed English horribly, anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. The Doki Literature Club? No way. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Gang. What the fuck am I doing? Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. J.D. Vance. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday we were bringing a new member. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Okay. Me reading this is horrendous, because I think the last book I read was either someone in English, but if not that, it was Diary of a Wimpy Kid when I was younger, or Captain Underpants, one of the two. And that's the day marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is you. I told you, don't call me a new member. Nah, call me cock cheese. Hey, I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, cock cheese, we're on this surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute children. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Damn, she won't me. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. I'm not doing voices. No way. Other YouTubers do. I'm not. Yuri, who appears completely comparable, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's not. It, It's nice to meet both of you. I keep getting distracted by cock cheese. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, cock cheese. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well, we're really tough, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Cock cheese. Come sit down, cock cheese. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. No, they fucking done. They done? As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. They should not be white. Cakes should not be white. Yeah, that's raw. That's not even raw. It's raw with yeah, but the same color. Anyway, the whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make yours. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Just fucking eat it, man. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waited for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is... it's fucking shit! Yeah. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I used this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. You kind of did, yeah. Well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy. Alright. What the fuck? Forgot what the dialogue is. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. But yeah, by the way, I played this, the Twitch, well, the first act, for, and then, played it on your Switch. Well, not this one. My Switch 1, this is my Switch 2, but 3-player, I thought I'd play it for a video. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Yeah, fuck you lot. I don't care about no reading, I want tea. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. It's all the bad teasers. That's the only reason. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't... I said Jimmy Savile. Never mind. No, it was Johnny Knoxville, my bad. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. But make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. A lot of presidents don't do that. Of presidents of anything, really. They, make wars and eat children. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, I don't. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the majors clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So cock cheese. What kind of things do you like to read? You know, hentai. Considering how I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I'm not to quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Sad smile? There's no such thing as a sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Oh damn, she wants me. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Nerd! Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. As well as one word. Oh well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? With a rock? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. You give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as good as you are. What the fuck? Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Oh, damn. Peg in. Let's go. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically. This is a literature game. I didn't know quizzically was a word. And as well is one word, not two. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. There we go. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I might need to go to a literature club in real life. I can't fucking read properly. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond with the club. Isn't that right, cock cheese? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Suri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Oh, damn. They finna jump me. Awful girls stay back me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, talk, cheese. Hold on. That is a perfect screenshot. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail right there. That is the thumbnail. Hold on. You give it that. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Why did they all grow an inch taller? Story wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. The Doki literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Oh, jeez, I look forward to seeing how it expresses. Yeah, can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, cock, geez, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. The most deadpan fucking emotions ever. Hold on. Whenever I film these videos, my back aches. Ah, it's better. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumcision. Circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, so I'll do this poem and end the video. I'll probably do like one day for each thing because I don't have enough storage on my laptop to do like 2 hour long videos. I would have done each act if they were shorter. But I guess it gives me more videos to upload, I suppose. There we go. Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite. Yeah, I know. Right. Who should we go for? I reckon we do Yuri. Because I didn't go for Yuri on my first run. I did for like achievements, but I skipped through everything. So let's go for the Yuri run. Right. What words? I need to be words that are like very negative. I'm gonna save for you. No, I'm not. Because what's the point? Because I'm not doing achievements. Disoriented. Disaster. Infinite. Loud. Fuck. Disown. Philosophy. Rain cloud. Fuck. Incapable. Contamination. Nightgown. Fuck. Eternity. Tears. Oh, damn. Depression. Oh, damn. Aura. I got aura. I done. Crimson. Infallible. Headphones. Nope. Extraordinary. Nope. Captive. Uncontrollable. Okay, so we've gone the Yuri route. Okay. I'm gonna save you. This might be weekly uploads. Maybe just uploads every now and then. I'll finish the game within like 2 weeks, maybe. I forgot how long the game is. So that's gonna be the end of this video. I will see you guys in the next one.